Hello and welcome to the very forced and not very organic intro, where we are back to tell me why. And now there's a big flag around the screen. But if you do around you, it needs to be a gradient or something. Maybe, but then I'd have to make that right now, and I don't want to open up CSP and mess with any more computer things that might fuck up OBS, as we have had many OBS issues today. Queen says hi to YouTube. We're back to tell me why. Happy Pride, YouTube. Yes! So, I mentioned last time, way too late in the video, that this is free on Steam for Pride Month. And I wanted to... JF says hi to YouTube. I wanted to do some things for Pride Month, and I still plan to.
It doesn't seem real.
One of the things I wanted to do, which you will now see on your screen, is behind the game.
No lights, no power.
Yeah, there's that border. Just making sure. I can see the border, but it looks like you won't, so that's good. Unless there's a black edge right now, in which case I will be really unhappy if there's a black edge. There isn't. Good. Behind the game there, you can barely see, is my flag for Pride Month, which is demisexuality.
Broken char, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Marianne thought dryers were straight up evil. Energy hogs.
Not what I would...
hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
Not what I would say is a... I mean, I'm not like huge in the community. I've never been to a pride parade. Maybe I should. But, machine repairs. Texas for winter. Too expensive. Tessa? Okay. But I never considered, like, anything about me would be considered part of the rainbow.
Huh. This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
As I am...
Be rid of that too.
So very unfortunately
we were so
straight.
competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that,
You did.
It ended in a tie.
Yeah. None of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
Yes, I've had many gay experiences. Everyone should go to Pride at least once, but it's loud.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then.
I've had many gay experiences, some of which with my own consent, in
What will
fact.
Tyler think if he walked in here right now and saw me?
Which is how I know I'm
Handmade soap.
perfectly
Still here
comfortable
after 10
flirting with
years.
every guy I see.
You could say that
Well,
about
not
the
every
entire
guy.
house.
Just every guy can make them
Wow.
comfortable, which is
All
mostly
about her weird concoctions.
She
indie
was
and
always
hippo.
testing them on us, like we were lab rats.
But I had a friend who was a lot more into in like knowing of the circles of the LGBT than I did, and I remember describing to them like how I've always had my feelings work around relationships and
we should take down
stuff.
the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Are these authentic? Pretend to be a warrior. Pretended.
Hey, I just put on the mask and pretended to be a warrior. You were the one who got freaked out by it.
Right.
Not that she ever let me wear him very long.
I described my feelings on relationships on how, as far as my feelings go, basically I've never really felt strong attraction, be it romantically or sexually, to someone unless
all
I
this
know them
time.
really well,
I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
String.
which I thought was
glue,
very
duct.
normal, to be
The
fair.
Holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
Not when we broke them. I love fixing things. I wish she fixed herself.
I love fixing things too. Header installs, swapping cams.
Those are car things, right?
Wasn't
No.
that me?
Those are hot rod
Which?
things.
Well, keep up the car talk and you'll
You
fix
describing this to me?
anything
No.
around
It's an older friend who I'm not friends with anymore, unfortunately, but life be life. This was back in like
What was she going to do with all these jars?
2017, maybe,
here.
2018.
Clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
I described my feelings about that to them, and they said, "Oh, that sounds like
Guess
demisexuality."
we
And I
never
was just
had
like,
time to
"What?"
complete the collection.
So I looked up and I was like, "Oh yeah,
One of the
that
prizes
basically
you
sums it up
picked
pretty
at
well."
the store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and
Oh,
then
for sure.
magic, out pops a sticker.
But I didn't know the term and such back then, and they'd told me about it, and I looked into it. As far as I know,
I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
it kind of falls under the asexuality umbrella, as far as I'm aware. Ooh, memoirs. Let's remember, shall we?
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom,
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
but you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short, really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
It would. You are you.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore. made
Everything's
cool.
personal to
Has Al
you.
Gore ever made anything?
That's how you as a person works.
He was right about one thing, but you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here with big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah, Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
Quiet times. We used our voice.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories and watching the fire die. And Marianne was none the wiser.
Yeah. As I would consider them pretty different, but as whenever I looked it up, it slightly falls under the same umbrella. Like they have similar flags. But yes.
She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
My lip.
Wow.
Oh, I wanted to
I'm
reply.
so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep. She
Can
was
I
always
reply
entering
to this again?
photography contests.
No. Right.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's two of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
Maybe. Alright, so what are we even looking for? What is? Hey Mom, we are sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you loved it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We shall play outside instead. I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the
I'm
time.
sure it's still there. I should check our bedroom upstairs.
We weren't going... We aren't going to do it again. We are sorry. It looks like there's tear stains on this. Who's Ollie?
What are you reading?
Our apology letter.
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
She pinched every penny. Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
We were, in a way. Cool when she came over. Do you think so?
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
Smarty pants. Alright, so the goal is upstairs. Get it. I mean, ideally, yes. But kids be kids. Things happen. I've broken many things my mom had that I'm sure she preferred we didn't.
Marianne's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
She slept downstairs. Well, alright then. Cute house, though.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
Plotting world domination. Gonna check out our room.
Just plotting world domination.
Ah, that's a big responsibility.
It
Not
is.
sure if you can hack it, Ronan.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I guess it is about time to check our bedroom.
Yeah.
I'll be up in a second.
Aye, aye. I'll check every other room then, and probably stumble into our one by accident.
Where'd you come from?
Probably some sort of bookstore. A Tale of Two Swords. Huh. That's the only room up here. All right.
No, this feels like home.
Yeah. And all siblings banter in their own way anyway.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Oh god, no. Hello, Allison and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway. If I'm reading this right, Ollie is Tyler's dead name? But isn't Ollie already a boy's name? Unless it's short for Olivia. Ah, that would make more sense. And then he then purposefully shortened it to Ollie just to be more accurate to... Yeah, that would make sense.
Wow. Look how small these beds are.
We were so little.
Yeah.
Where was I? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. They were in the
Never
water.
appreciated this
Stupid.
view as kids.
Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are. Especially me. A&O, Allison and Ollie Ronan. 12 Cannery Road, Dallas Crossing, AK 77477. Right. Pictures of their mom and them. So they had bunk beds. Who slept on the top, though? Allison, I want to guess.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
City of Love.
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
Fair.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
I'm gonna keep being an ass about it. Until something happens and maybe we get some closure. Who knows?
Look what I found!
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
It's a book.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
All crabs are bastards? Are there crabs in this? These are goblin stories. I don't know if I should read all of this, because it looks hefty. There might be some very fun stories in here, though.
Where is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne.
Also true. As well as the other
day
one.
She found out about it.
Ooh, memoir.
Mom?
Yeah. While cats being beautiful, they always do. This is a special cutscene. Maybe I shouldn't have interacted with this yet.
Where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
Oh, the story. Okay. Sorry. You tend to get hit with chat delay the worst. I'll assume it's the
I never
distance.
saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me, to keep me from transitioning.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That
After I'm
diary was
done.
important to me, Allison.
After I'm done looking at everything else.
Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
I'm not done in this room, though.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
A little dragon.
Wow. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
It's creative.
Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house. He's seen better days. Oh, this one wasn't mine. Look, it's the game we made, Lusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Doesn't have
Didn't
to. You're a
stop us
kid.
from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Now we need cohesive stories and feelings and emotions. Games have changed, man. And I'm here for all of it. I left him. I did leave him to die. He stayed under there. I don't know if I turned it over.
Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right? I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end. What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
Well, let's go check. I think I've seen just about everything else. Now, down the hall.
Hold up.
Yes.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different
Is
definitions.
she a mom from Resident Evil?
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to.
Let's
You have the Book of Goblins?
involve more gameplay mechanics.
Yep.
Hand it over.
I hope you skimmed it when you had the chance.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
All right.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touche.
Touche. All right, let's read. Are we on the right one? No. Thieves, the Goblin, the Eyes. There's a few princesses in here. The book and... Okay, let's see. Let's try and read all these titles. The Princess's Party, I think, was the one that they said. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, maybe this would be best. Away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and far-sighted. The old bear was there, with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog, prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who mostly came out at night, had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path. Yeah, I found out harry means to, like, pester. So that's a thing. And it would harry her path. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would and then the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. The princess had a very good night at her party. Such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished, because you have taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairies. We have hidden them from you, but we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back. The princess opened the first gift. Inside there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword, which would leap right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I am protected if I am ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the third box. Inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I am hungry, and clothes when I am cold. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends, and then she smiled certainly. Fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends have given to me, and all that they have done for me. She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the presents, the party and all they had done to help since she'd moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. That didn't clear anything up. I mean, it did, but it didn't clear anything up in my head. Oh, they're at the bottom there. Torch, sword, and coins. Let's read the animals' descriptions again, shall we? No. Pelican is pious and attentive. They'd go with the torch, maybe. Organized by Moose, stalwart and far-sighted. Old Bear, claws so sharp, as well as a big frog, prattling away. A haughty muskrat, who mostly came at night. I'm not sure, and that's a problem. God, I'm really not sure. Pelican, pious and attentive. Make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark. That might come from the muskrat, because they mostly come out at night. Princess wants to make sure I have... where's the other one? Someone wants to make sure I am protected if I'm ever under threat. Ever under threat. Ever under threat. It's either the moose or the bear, I think. Maybe the moose. And someone makes sure I have money to buy food when I'm hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Pelican, maybe. I said the muskrat for this one. And then I said the moose or the bear. And then I said the pelican. Shit.
I think I'm just gonna force this open.
You sure? We're not in a rush, and we'll have to fix it.
Alright, one more try.
I don't know.
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
So is it just going to open if it's correct? Because every time I go to that, it just
Yeah,
says you're trying to force it
try
open.
again.
This is going to be annoying if I try and figure it out myself. What did it even say about the frog? The moose, pelican, bear, big frog prattling away, and the muskrat. Maybe the frog? Well, I'm definitely not figuring this out organically, I think. I could try every combination and it might take me a while, but I could very much do that. Oh boy. I'm not sure what I'm missing from this. It does not, as far as I know. Okay, I think we've done one full rotation. Please. Okay, got it. It was the moose, the bear, and the pelican. Not sure why, but oh well.
And boom, we're in.
We did end up brute forcing it in a manner. Thank you. It was only a matter of time going by that method.
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Why did they keep the light on?
Speak for
The
yourself.
disco light.
I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that? Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
The picture I skipped? What picture I skipped? The one on the left? I can see it right here. Old Bear gifted the sword because he has sharp claws, promised no wolf would harry her. Unless you mean page I skipped, or didn't reread, rather. Maybe. Well, the clues were in the text, I guess. Well, let's look around first.
It's here!
The fucking first place I look? Are you serious?
So she was standing here, spying through the window, drawing us while we played.
She always had her eye on us.
My entire body just shivered.
Let's get some memories.
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out. I've had so much on my plate lately, and they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
I remember now. We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this, as if she's still here,
It really sucks.
she was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
She had a lot on her plate and she wanted more? The most cliche stressed out parents would ignore their children if they had too much on their plate. Well, that's mine now.
Sewing lessons were the absolute worst.
She made all our clothes. I'm sure she needed the help. And I, for one, am happy I can fix a torn seam.
That's good skill to have. We are... how far into this? Oh.
I tried to read this one. I can never figure out the order of the chapters, though.
Didn't the author go insane or something? No wonder Marianne liked it.
Sure.
Straight in the trash?
No, I bet we could sell it on the internet.
True.
The
Maybe we could sell it to
eBay.
the guy who collects John Wayne Gacy's clown paintings.
Who's that one musician who did paintings in Microsoft Paint? The name is escaping me.
She and Tessa were best friends. Until suddenly they weren't. Wonder what happened.
Either Tessa got sick of Marianne's moods, or Marianne got sick of Tessa's judgment.
Always good to have pills by the bed.
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why this picture, though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
Oh, this explains a lot.
They're mostly full. She was too stubborn to take medication.
Same. Alright, let's check it.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
Raising your transgender child. Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. Presented by the Alliance for Traditional Families. Oh, love hearing that. Who doesn't love a good old quote-unquote traditional family?
Tyler,
What?
look.
What? Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
Okay.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I've finally made sense of a few things.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense.
Trigger warning.
10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off.
Yeah.
For what?
I think I need some air.
Ah, there's more air over here. Thank God. Okay. So they're questioning their memory. If she looked like she was really trying. Or deciding whether to be supportive or to just send Tyler to church and fix him. I don't know.
Are you really, really sure? I am. Do it. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah.
Like proper art.
It looks amazing. Really? Yeah. I can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately. More than sad. She's been scary. Yeah, but not tonight, though. It was almost like a party. Thank you, Allison. You don't have to thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like your brother. Brother, sister, we look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut.
That's why I learned to cut my own hair, and I wasn't very
Mom?
good at it either.
Mom!
So how young are they meant to be here? Probably 10 or younger.
God. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna
Okay.
Hey, just no, it's okay.
Mom?
Oh no. No, 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 no. This is wrong. This is all wrong. Wait! Stop!
So Tyler thought their mom was mad at him for the hair when he walked in on something completely unrelated. No, because she would have had to attack him for him to kill her, which he didn't there.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
Okay. I like the idea of his jacket, though, being a phoenix reborn.
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005?
Probably very.
Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
Which, she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Allison, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she
Yeah.
did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be
And that's
better
why we
off
made a
if we
game
tried
about
to
this.
move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
So what happened next? Maybe Tessa has answers. Must be nice to forget.
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always...
Well, I love you!
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway, to get a few things for the repairs.
Great.
Okay.
2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
Is something wrong?
You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
Look, I've already explained why this is so important to me. Why are you still dragging your feet?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just... You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells... Allison, the smells... Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Okay. That's sorted, I guess.
I was thinking,
Hmm?
do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
We've been over this, and we both agreed it's time for a clean break.
I know, trust me. I'm not talking about staying for long. Just long enough to get some answers.
And
We
you
do.
think this house has those answers?
Maybe not, but it's a place to start.
Well, it would be a shame if there was something to find and we tossed it out. How about we start digging without putting off the sale? And if it seems like we need more time, we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. And
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need.
that sound
Alright. Deal.
tells you if you did good or bad, basically. You did good. Wait, what sound? The ding? I thought it was, they will remember this. And I thought,
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while,
Ollie. Okay.
until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, the ding. Like I said, I thought that was, you know, this was a key thing that you said. And I just felt like saying stop making this about you was, while a reasonable response from some people, I felt that was just very rude. We're a team. It's not just me. Mom and Allison... Okay, I can't do this. Mom and Allison argued again. At least I'm not the only one Mom is screaming at now. Mom almost seemed jealous we didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Allie thinks we should tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mom seemed really upset when I asked to join the hockey team, like it's wrong for me to play a boys' sport. Oh, maybe I haven't done a bad thing yet. I don't know. I know I'm covering when the ding shows up, but... Play a boys' sport. I'm going to keep asking. I will try again next week. She said no again. I'm so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Allison and I started writing a story. Well, Allison did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. She can't, why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? Yeah, yay. Did I ever read all of Alex's diary journals? Saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Luke was so great. Which Star Wars are we talking about? He wasn't so great in the first one. He's a bit of a bitch. Maybe the first one, actually. God, stop it. But Mom found out we watched it and got so mad. She said it gloried war. Glorified, yeah. Gloried war. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. Well, it's about wars, I guess. Saturday, 5th of February, 2005. Mom would Mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to? When she looks at me, she just doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Allison told me again that it was my fault Mom got angry at us. She's such a suck-up. Mom's barely said anything to us in a few days. Allie said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. The 3rd... March 1st, 2005. For me, it'd be the other way around. It'd be the 3rd of January. But as far as I know, for Americans, they do it the other way around. do this, do that. I'm sick of her voice. I'm sick of that dumb name too. I'm Ollie the Goblin. Huh. Oh, that's it. Alright. Ah, kids. How you doing?
I think we should head out right away.
Already tired of the view?
Just finding it hard to relax and enjoy it with so much on my mind.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
Ah, my sister, the social butterfly.
Yeah.
Seems we got a trespasser.
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers. 3, 2.
Sam!
Ellie?
You didn't see me just
What
outside?
are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Well, your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never... Damn, you look like a real man.
Yep.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
Thank you. The tired eyes came with it, I guess. I am a man. It's just me.
Not a woman who looks like a man, Sam. A man. A real man, just like you.
Oh, shit. Guess I'm the asshole again. You gotta excuse us old guys.
I really don't.
Come on. You kids keep changing the rules. You can't expect us to keep up.
Just respect the people are who they say they are. It's not hard.
No, it ain't hard, but it just takes some getting used to.
We'll get used to it, because we aren't going anywhere.
I can admit, it does take some getting used to. As I said, I wasn't much in the LGBT
What
community.
are you doing here exactly?
Pronouns and stuff were something I had to get used to because
Been kinda keeping
assuming
an eye
is
on
easier than knowing.
you know? Like patching the roof, checking pipes, and all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, yeah, it's, that's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know,
Yeah.
what you got.
Then I met
Didn't
that.
you used to help Mary Ann with repairs and building projects?
I'll wait.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
How
Gender roles.
of you.
Thanks. I guess you two are still
That's
able to
fair.
sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
Yeah, plenty of traumatizing memories. No one asked you a few bad memories too. Yeah, like I just said.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
I mean,
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Of course. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories.
some nice ones too.
But maybe some good ones, too?
Well, I'm being as nice as I can.
Allie, can you hear me?
Ty, we can't do this when we're in the middle of talking to someone.
But this is pointless. He's hammered.
He's always hammered. And who knows? Maybe it'll make him chatty. Now come on. People think our family is weird enough.
Everything okay with you two?
Yes.
No.
Oh, All right.
Let's try that again. Not the prompts you have, just his reactions. Ah, like fuck this dude. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that aforementioned friend I had. They are non-binary, and I'd never met another I'd never met a non-binary person before. So it took some getting used to say they a lot, and now I default to they for anyone, because the only people that'll get offended by that are the people that will get offended by any pronoun. So. Yeah. Okay. Were you too close? The puzzle on her door. Let's start with that one.
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle.
Door?
Her bedroom door.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Yep. Better late than never, I guess.
Never solved it myself. I mean, not that I wanted to.
You helped her build it, you just said.
So, guess you know all your mama's secrets now, huh?
Well, she may have one or two left.
Nothing else? Should I just... No, I shouldn't say we should go. I should finish this conversation. Were you too close?
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has. Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
Okay, so... Thank you, encoding. Okay, still seems good. And we're an hour in. Gosh, dang it. Let's get out of here.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
Yeah, thank you. I try. He's too wasted to help us. I have more questions. There's only the 2 questions we already asked.
I guess I could ask him a few more questions.
There's only 2. I tried them already.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, we should go.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
Yes.
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a
Just
supply run.
sitting
to
there
make.
in long
Uncle
silence.
Eddie's expecting a visit, so
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
Sam, we all gotta get going.
Oh. Of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list.
Yeah, that's why you're here.
And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Happy to do it. I... don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
You got it. Picture painting.
Sam?
Huh?
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, they're yours. This place, it meant a lot to your mother. It almost felt like it was a part of her, and it's like some part of her is alive here still.
Was she trying to defend herself
Hopefully
against
the house
you?
doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself, both of you.
Hey, so we really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
The player has control of me, so I have to have agency when I leave. There we go. I don't like how misaligned that is. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see more of him later. Or get more on him later. Either one. Right, just about another stopping off point, I think. Just wait for us to get through this bit first. Basically wait until I have agency again. Chap, you look fine. If you're sweating, then why do you have a big woolly jumper on? I know it's cold. Yeah.
Ready to Veni Vidi Vecchi?
What?
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't. So I'm guessing this is Michael?
Oh, I'm her now. Okay, well, first of all, let me just piece together this timeline here. The lumberjack woodchopper guy, he seems nice. I like his design already. But let me piece together this timeline, just from what she just said there. Your memory of him, or her, or whichever she said, is 10 years out of date. So they haven't seen this person in 10 years. Assuming Tyler went to college directly when he was 18. Let's assume that's what happened. He went to college at 18. And he was there for 3 years, assuming that he would now be 21, if that's the case. Then 10 years ago, when it showed them as kids, they would have been 11? Give or take? That's my assumption. Just based off numbers. If he went to college when he was 18, and he was there for 3 years, he's 21, 10 years ago, would have been 11. At that time. Either way, thank you so very much for tuning into this video. We're making progress. Slowly but surely. And I will see you in the next one. Introduce Michael to Tyler. We'll do that next time. And I hope that you take care. Yeah, that actually sounds right. Goodbye. But I'll wait for Queen to get the goodbye in with the chat delay. There we go. Bye.